What's up, YouTube? I'm here today talking about a topic that I know hits home for a lot of people, and it's basically, why does bad shit keep happening to good people? Why do events that you think should only happen to people who really deserve it happen to some of the kindest people, or some of the nicest people, or some of the people who you believe may not deserve the event or the action or the consequence of whatever situation that they're in? Basically, when shit hits the fan and you feel like there's so much bad things, so many bad things happening in your life, that why why me, why all at once? And I'm gonna start this off with a proverb that I've heard, and I just recently heard it in full, and it kind of stuck with me. I've heard it in the past, but it's iron sharpens iron. A person sharpens another. I believe it's something along those lines. I might have skewed it a little bit. I think I'm still recording, so I'm just opening up another tab, and yep, as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. So you can take that one of two ways. You can take it as character building with other people. You know, you need to surround yourself with people who are going to sharpen your abilities, people who are going to accent what you already do. And that's a very good way to take it. Today, I'm going to be taking in a slightly different direction, still have the same definition, just a slightly different use for it. So, when I think of as iron sharpens iron, I believe that I'm the iron. And life and all the difficult situations out there is the other iron, the second iron. And the reason why so many hard things, or so many roadblocks, or things that you might perceive as roadblocks, are happening in your life is because it's preparing you to become a better person of yourself, to allow you to leave the old you in the dust and evolve into the person that you need to be able to handle all of life's future issues. Because if you keep coming at life with a dull blade, if you keep coming at life with a dull mind, dull skills, you're gonna get cut, you're gonna get killed, you're gonna get, thrown to the side by people who are sharpening their blades, people who are preparing for hard events, people who have already been sharpened and know how to deal with situations that may seem foreign to you. So when these situations, these encounters, these confrontations come to you, you can't run away and hide. You can't sit in your room and sulk. At least for me, as a man, and there needs to be a lot more, well, there already are. There needs to always be strong women as well, and that's something I don't want to neglect at all. I'm just wanting to speak on my perspective as a man. I didn't have a dad in my life. I was raised by a single mother who had to be my mom and my dad. But she taught me how to stand up for what I believe in and how to put my foot down when a foot needs to be put down. Because if you don't interact with a situation that you believe to be wrong, if you don't give your, I don't even want to say 2 cents, if you don't say what you know is right, say what you know in your heart, in your deepest heart of hearts, is going to be the right thing in this situation, no one is ever going to correct it. No one is ever going to intervene. If Martin Luther King didn't start the revolution that he did, if he didn't speak about the issues that he spoke about, if he didn't take the step to alleviate segregation and racism, that would still be a thing today, and it still is a thing today, but it would be something to a greater degree. That's something I can talk about in a different video. But think of it along those lines. If you don't go into that battlefield ready to have your blade sharpened, if you don't go into a situation an awkward situation, a confrontational situation, something that you just don't want to do, with your blade right in front of you, ready to attack any sort of other iron coming at you, you're gonna get thrown to the side. Your blade's gonna be useless. There's also another saying, I'd rather be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. That one stuck with me a lot. Warriors fight for what they believe in, and they don't step down when trials and tribulations are thrown at them. And a gardener's just happy and content to sit in his garden all day and not leave and not affect anything in the outside world. And sometimes you have to put your stamp on the world. Sometimes you have to give your impact to a situation that you know you must help. You must provide assistance for. You must just be there. So that's all I have to say. As well as something just to support you. Pray. I don't think I would necessarily label myself as Christian. I wouldn't label myself as anything right now, except that sometimes I'll pray to God, sometimes I'll pray to Jesus, sometimes I'll pray to whoever the hell is listening at that time and place. It's positive affirmations. It's speaking it out loud is completely separate and different than just thinking about it. You need to say things out loud to make them more concrete, but don't just say it say it once and then be about it. Do it. And that time that you talked about it may have been to yourself in your car when you're praying to whoever might be listening. But you need to start using the technique. You need to, because it is a technique, you need to go into situations knowing that you've already talked about it, planning out concise, very particular words or actions. And that's where prayer can help you out. You can speak about it to yourself, to whoever's listening, to your Messiah, to your God, to yourself. So use that as a tool to help you be prepared to sharpen your own blade. That's it.